Happy Saturday, y'all. We are here on Saturday getting ready to do another Mixin' It Saturday Live. I'm really excited. Live from the couch. My funky, cool pillow. But I'm really excited because my guest, so let me tell you a little bit about my guest tonight because she's joined. She's in the waiting room. She is 16 years old. Actually, I think she might even be 17 right now, but not sure. We'll ask her that. She's originally from Michigan, and she's also a budding recording artist and songwriter who splits her time. She does a Nashville, Tennessee bit as well. She is super duper fantastic. Y'all are going to love her. Her name is Ada LeAnn, and I am going to bring her in. If I can remember how to do this again. But yeah, we've sent her a request to join, and I can't wait for you to meet her. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Awesomeness.
Good. Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you on the show today because I know we are having you on the full podcast as well, but can't wait to chat with you some more and then also hear you perform.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yes. Sweet. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. So are you 16 or did you turn 17 yet?
I'm 16.
Okay. So sweet 16. So I know you spend your time between like Michigan and then you also do some Nashville stuff. Tell us a little bit about your start in music. How did you get started in all this?
So my start in music was kind of interesting because when I first started in music, like I had no intentions with like wanting to go further in it because I was just so scared of it. Like I was terrified of criticism of any type. Like it was so bad. Like I didn't sing in front of my parents, my friends, nobody, just because I was terrified. Thank you, Kyle. And it was just sort of like I was getting feedback from people, and my dad especially and my mom were sort of like, you're really like, I think you can go far with this. Like, I would hate for you to not utilize like the talent that you do have. And so my parents really sort of pushed me to trying out new things, and I started doing stuff with my school, getting involved in stuff like that. And just receiving feedback from it and getting good, like positive affirmations from like even my peers, was really cool and kind of gave me the confidence to get my start and really want to push myself to do this, to just realize that it's not as big a deal as I was making it out to be. And if I love doing it, then I shouldn't be so afraid of being criticized.
No, you should. I mean, and to be honest, you're going to get criticized no matter what you do, right? So, but it is hard because I was once your age, and you do want the validation from your peers, and you do want them to like what you're doing and at least say, yeah, gosh, you're so good, right? So no, totally get it. And to be honest, doesn't change when you get older because even when I release stuff today, I'm still, what is everybody going to say about it, right?
Right.
Are they going to like it? Are they going to be like, boy, that Nicki, she's crazy. What is she doing? So, you're always going to have to deal with that. But if you stay true to yourself, you'll be fine. Perfect. Well, I'm excited to hear that your parents kind of pushed you into this.
Yeah. Not in like a bad way, though.
Fun. Nice.
Yes, they are huge supporters of mine. So,
well, that's great. That's great. So how would you describe your music? Does anything in particular set it apart from others that we might be listening to these days?
I think that I've had sort of a hard time developing my genre a little bit because I started out like huge into country. And, I sort of realized that wasn't really where I wanted to be for a long time. And I realized I was sort of like faking everything I was doing. And I was like, I don't fully enjoy this. My heart is not totally set on it. And I think that I was sort of doing it to please people at my shows because they loved it so much and they loved the upbeat, crazy, fun show. You know, people want to dance, you know, and it's totally understandable, but I was kind of losing myself to being a people pleaser, and I hated that a lot. And, you know, I still struggle with finding my genre. I love indie music. I love sort of bedroom pop music. Like, I love that kind of stuff. But I also have sort of told myself not to hone down on one genre because people are going to put me wherever they want. Like, even after I stopped doing country, like, I'm still thrown on so many country playlists and everything else. So I kind of let people form their own opinion. And I'm so young now that I don't really need to tie myself down to one genre. But I would just say for my music, I love sort of emotional ballad type style music. That's really what I go for with my lyrics. Is my lyrics are very relationship based, and I feel like that's going to be my thing for a long time to come as well.
Which tugs at my heartstrings because I am a ballad girl myself. So
Yay!
yes, I am. I can whip out a ballad like you know, somebody says, give me a slow, sappy love song. I'm like, yes, I can do that. You know, so yeah, because I actually struggle with the upbeat songs because that's just, I'm just constantly drawn to those, you know, those powerful ballads. And yeah, so great. I'm great to hear. And I know your songs, the ones that I've listened to definitely capture the essence of that. So
Thank you.
Definitely going on the right path there. Before we do a song break, musical influences. Who, you know, give me a couple of your influences.
Currently, top influences for me, writing wise and music wise, would definitely be Phoebe Bridgers. I know I talked a little bit about this the other day. But Phoebe Bridgers has been a huge inspiration of mine. Her writing is so unapologetic. It doesn't try to cater to any sort of like pop element at all. And I really love that about it. It's almost poetic in a way. You know, and some of the lyrics might come off as striking almost, and maybe even a little bit odd. But I just love the idea of trying to sort of like figure out the sort of puzzle and figure out the metaphors, because all of her writing is very poetic and metaphorical, and I really love that about her writing. As far as other writers, Taylor Swift, she's a little bit of a bigger artist, but I still think her writing is like absolutely phenomenal, and just she's so intelligent in the way that she writes. It's still got a pop element to it, but it's also very unique to her. Like a Taylor song, you can definitely hear her influence on it for sure. So I love her as well.
Yeah, she's one of those writers that you can pick out. Like Ryan Tedder's another one. I can almost immediately pick out a Tedder song, even if he's written it for somebody else or if he's co-written it with, you know, like I think there's one that Gavin DeGraw put one out. I don't know. It's been a while since he's done something, but like the last song that he did, I'm like, oh, that's a Tedder song.
Right.
You know, so I mean, because they just have that, you know, system, and you can definitely pick that out. So, but I like unique lyrics. I mean, I think that's one of the things that, you know, we did talk about. It's, to me, cookie cutter lyrics and a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing, it's boring. You know? So it's very refreshing to hear, you know, young artists, up and coming artists, young up and coming songwriters say, well, you know, I want to write lyrics with meaning, and I like things that are a little bit unique, because it tells me that we're actually going in the right direction, right? Yeah. So exciting. All right, let's take a song break. Why don't you, what are you going to play for us? What first song are you going to play for us? You going to play us one off the new EP?
So the first song I'm going to play was released on my my debut.
Awesome.
So this is called I Love You. And yeah, if you want, I'll just go right into it.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I'm phoning to midnight, just using our time. Right, meet me on the sidelines at the game after school. You were my best friend, talk till we'd cry, and you'd hold my hand and tell me everything's cool, and I'd be alright. And it's so hard to think that people come and people leave, 'cause I don't know who I'd be without you. And it's so hard to say, 'cause I never thought we'd go separate ways, but I hope that you love her as much as I love you. Yeah, I'm quite emotional, hate dealing with my problems, but when I hit rock bottom, you carried me home. You carried me home. Crying at the bus stop, I really didn't want to talk, but you wouldn't walk home until I told you what was wrong. And it's so hard to think that people come and people leave, but I don't know what I'd be without you. And it's so hard to say, 'cause I never thought we'd go separate ways, but I hope that you love her as much as I love you. I hope she takes you skiing in Colorado like you always wanted to. I hope she does all the things I never got the chance to. I hope she learns all the verses to all your favorite songs like I do. I hope she sings them anytime that she gets the chance to. And I hope that you love her as much as I love you. Yeah, I hope that you love her as much as I love you. Yeah, I hope that you love her as much as I love you.
I am like, I have goosebumps.
Oh, thank
That
you.
was fantastic.
Thank you.
That was, your voice is so pure. And I think I might have even said this to you when we talked the other day. I mean, it really is, it's got that tone and it's got such purity to it.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, I'm going back to your parents, you know, kudos to mom and dad for, you know, pushing you and supporting you because, you know, and that's actually really big because, you know, coming from experience, I didn't have sport. So, and I know a lot of artists don't. And I think it's fantastic that they are joining you on your journey. And it's great. And definitely agree that there's something there.
Thank you.
Can certainly hear it. Can certainly hear it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. And you're very confident in yourself too, which I love. I love.
Thank you.
You do. You're extremely articulate. You're very confident. I'm enjoying this very, very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, okay. EP or debut album, right? Came out in November.
Yes.
So, how's it been going? Tell us.
It's been going really well. I've actually, with my new EP, the EP is called Young Love, and the title track has been nominated for so many things. It's so crazy. And it's really exciting. Actually, today I found out that I got nominated for a Josie Music Award. I know, it's so huge.
Yay!
It's so exciting, and I didn't even know about it. I just got this letter in the mail that was like, you were nominated, only like 2% out of the 38,000 submissions were taken in and made nomination. And so I'm like going to this huge event, and I'm super excited. I'm like, get to walk on a red carpet. It's like really exciting.
Awesome. Oh, I'll be there. So say we've got it.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, because well,
Yay.
I actually have some nominations too. But
Oh my God.
that's so awesome. I'm excited. So yeah, I will be there. Natalie's gonna be there. We're both gonna be there.
Cool.
Cool. Oh yay. How fun.
I know, I'm really excited about it.
Yes. And this year it should be a really, really great event because they've really expanded it. I mean, last year with COVID, it was a little, scaled back and
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people came. And this year now they're doing it across the 2 days. So that's going to be fun. Oh yeah. We'll have to make sure that we at least say hello.
Yes, that is so exciting.
What did you get nominated for?
So it's like the young adult vocalist / artist of the year. So
Awesome.
yeah.
That's so great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Great. Well, I'll be cheering you on. I'll be there and I'll be cheering you on, hoping that you get that.
I appreciate
that. Would be great. Absolutely. All right. Gigging, touring. Album came out. Hey, going to Josie Music Awards, getting nominated for things. Shows planned for, have you been doing some shows? You have more shows coming up? What's going on with those types of things?
So I've been doing some shows. A lot of things are opening back up. COVID is, we're getting out more. Everything's starting to open back up a little bit, although I'm kind of afraid it's all going to start closing down again pretty soon. But I've been doing some shows. I've been doing a lot of music festivals, sort of locally. I've had a couple, and I've been doing, which I really love, these sort of local shows around me where it's just like a sit down, like bring a lawn chair, and I just do like an acoustic sessions, and I love doing those shows. It's so much fun because I get to play whatever I want, and I don't really have to like cater to an audience or anything. So it's really cool. But I've had a lot of shows, hoping to play New Year's Eve, which is going to be super exciting. We have like this huge festival that we do in Kalamazoo, which is a little bit away from my hometown. But we do it and thousands of people come out. And so it's pretty exciting. I'm really excited to play there again.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping that, we don't start shutting things down.
Me too.
That would not be fun,
No.
But it is. So guys, vaccine plug, go get vaccinated. Sorry,
yes.
Had to say it, right? Because
yes.
the more people that do, the more we can keep things open.
Right.
So herd immunity, gotta have it. All right, there's my little plug. Had to do it. All right. Before we get to another song, we're gonna play the this or that game.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
Yes. Do you know how to play?
Like this or that? So like you give me two options and I pick it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. City or nature?
Ooh. Depends, I feel like. I would choose for living and for social purposes, city. But then for like writing and stuff, nature.
Okay, I'll let you have both. I'll let you. We'll call that a tie. We'll call that a tie.
Okay.
All right. Plane or train?
Plane.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
You're the second youngest person that said Instagram too, which is quite interesting.
Yeah?
In my opinion. Yes, because a lot of people usually just say TikTok, but I'm finding it interesting that a lot of the younger folks are going, no, I like Instagram better.
I
So
do.
that's good.
I mean,
That's good.
yeah.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
Hmm.
It
Phone
depends,
call.
I guess, on the situation.
Another,
Again.
it depends. Okay.
Yeah.
Phone call or text?
Phone.
And sneakers or sandals?
Sneaks.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. We have a listener question. M. Peavers would like to know, do you have more music coming out?
Yes, I do. I am very excited to release new music. I do have a date set. So I'm going to release a debut album. We kind of talked about this a little bit, but I'm kind of doing an at-home acoustic session with all of these songs that I wrote over COVID and through the pandemic up till now that I just wasn't able to produce because production is so expensive. So I can't produce everything. But just some songs that I wanted to be super acoustic. I write a lot of that type of stuff. And so we're just going to go, me and my dad are going to record it in the basement and we're going to release it. So I'm really excited. And then I do have an EP with my producer coming out hopefully in late fall. So I'm pretty excited.
Wow, double win. Basement sessions, Ada LeAnn's Basement Sessions. There you go. Right. And that's, and I actually think that that's really smart because it gives your listeners different sides of you, right? And to be honest, nowadays, depending upon what you have at home, you can record as good as in the studio anyway.
Oh yeah.
Depending upon setup and stuff like that. I've heard recordings that people have done at home and you can't even tell.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's so many artists that I've heard that just do it at an at-home studio and I would have never guessed that it was an at-home studio.
Yep. Awesome. Fantastic. Can't wait for that. So before we close things out, can you play us another song?
Yes, I can. So the next song I wanted to play, if I can find my capo, I'm not sure where I set it at. Uh-oh. Where did I put it? Oh no. What a mess. Okay, hold on. I found it.
All right.
I'm actually
that's important.
Yes.
That is important to have that.
Oh, it's so important. I can't play without it, so I need it. So
do you have what kind of guitar do you have?
It's a Taylor.
Oh, but it's a smaller Taylor, right? It's one of the.
Yes, it's a mini. Yes.
See, I was gonna teach myself how to play, and I went out and bought like this monstrous guitar, and I'm a very small person, so of course that didn't really work very well.
Right.
And I got very discouraged, and I'm like, I play piano, but I'm not very good. But I always felt that I would love to learn how to play the guitar, so I was just curious. It was more curious, but I know several people that have the smaller guitars and they're like, oh yeah.
Well, for me, I have such small hands and I started learning on this huge guitar of my brother's and the neck was so big I couldn't even do the chords and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot learn on this. And so we went and we got one and I can fit my whole hand around it, so it's great.
That's my problem too. So, all right. Well, if I decide to take it up, then I know what I need to do.
Yes. Also, hi, Brody. Brody's in the comments. But this song is called January. I wanted to release it on my debut album that I'm doing at home. But my parents really like it, and they kind of want me to put it on the EP, so I'm going to have to choose what I want to do with that. But, it's called January.
And all right. Awesome.
The month of December was not total total bust. But I tried so hard to be just what you wanted, and I think I cared just a little too much about making sure you thought all of me was perfect. And I would never blame you for anything. I would never accuse you of hurting me. But could you please spare me an apology for the sake of P? 'Cause my heart hurt pretty bad in January. And I knew it was from always wanting something more. Felt like every time I opened a door, you closed it. And I know that we were never really keeping track of score. But if love was a flower, I'm the only one who fed it. And I would never blame you for anything. You know I loved you with everything. But could you please spare me an apology for the sake of P? 'Cause my heart hurt pretty bad in January. And isn't it funny, just the way we fall in love? Every day was so cloudy, and I still didn't give you up. And sent me to the infirmary, but you never gave enough. I guess flowers, they don't bloom in January. No flowers, they don't bloom in January. And I would never blame you for anything. You know I loved you with everything. But could you please spare me an apology for the sake of P? 'Cause my heart hurt pretty bad in January. Yeah, my heart hurt pretty bad in January. Yeah, my heart hurt pretty bad in January.
Love it.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that was awesome. So that's tough to say do it in the basement or do it in the studio, because that was like really good, like acoustically, right? So when you're doing like if like a stripped down version, it was really great. But I can also hear, I think, what your parents are hearing as well, with saying maybe you should do it in a studio and put it on the EP. So I don't know. Good luck making that choice.
Thank you.
Well, you could always do 2 versions.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could put it on the EP and then use this and call it an acoustic version.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Awesome. Great.
Thank you.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what you decide to do with it. It's fantastic. And
thank you.
I can tell by all of the waves and comments and stuff that everybody else thought so too, as I trip over my words. Can't do 3, 2, 1 on lives.
Nope, you can't, but
nope.
That's okay.
That's all right. So tell everybody where they can find you on social media and your website.
Okay, so if you guys want to check me out on social media, on Instagram, I'm going to be Ada LeAnn, like I am right here. And then if you guys want to find me on Facebook, it's going to be Ada LeAnn's Music. And then if you guys want to find me on streaming platforms to listen to my debut EP, Young Love, you guys can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, anything you really listen on, at just Ada LeAnn, the same way it's spelled right here, ADALEANN.
Fabulous. Ada LeAnn, thank you for joining me. Absolutely. Keep me in the loop on when the stuff comes out. We'll get you back on and have you do more lives,
Yeah.
or we'll bring you back on to the podcast. And hopefully, I'll see you in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, so excited.
Awesome. Congrats again. And thanks again for joining me, everybody. Thanks again. This is Nicki Kris. Keep on mixing it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.